एडवांस बुकिंग शुरू है इफ्तेखार पार्क की स्काई लाइन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर एंड इंजीनियर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड की पेशकश इफ्तेखार कॉलोनी साथ ही शुरू की जा रहा। दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट इफ्तेखार पार्क परभनी शहरधार रोड स्थित कलेक्टर द्वारा मान्यता प्राप्त NA-44 लेआउट, जिसमें आपको इस प्लॉटिंग में यह सुविधा मिलेगी। मेन रोड 50 फीट और अंदर के रोड 40 फीट 30 फीट, साथ ही साइड में गट्टू भी डाले हुए। हर प्लैट के पास रोड आप देख सकते हैं, आपको नजर आ रहे हैं। रोडों का काम भी अच्छे से मजबूती से किया गया है ताकि आने वाले 40-50 साल तक रोड नाली की दिक्कत ना आ सके। इस तरह से ध्यान में रखकर प्लैटिंग को डेवलपमेंट की गई है। आपको सारी सुविधा मिलेगी, जैसे हर घर में नल भी होगा, हर प्लॉट पर नल कनेक्शन जोड़ा गया है और रोशनी के लिए लाइट भी अच्छे से पोल बिठाए गए हैं और 30 फीट पर बोर को पानी, 2.5 से 3 फीट पर मुरूम 2। अलग अलग गार्डन जैसे लेडीज और जेंट्स के लिए आप इस वीडियो में ये नजारा देख सकते हैं। गार्डन कितना शानदार बनाया गया, इसमें बच्चों को खेलने के लिए खिलौने भी सेट किए गए और 4500 स्क्वायर फीट में शानदार मस्जिद भी होंगी। हवा के लिए 2 पेड़। हर घर प्लॉट के सामने इन पेड़ों में कुछ ऐसे पेड़ है जो 6 महीने में कलर चेंज होते हैं। मराठवाड़ा में पहली बार मुस्लिम एरिया में डेवलपमेंट देखने को मिला है। साथ ही स्काई लाइन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर एंड इंजीनियर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी के डायरेक्टर मेराज सिद्दीकी, इनका सेकंड प्रोजेक्ट इफ्तेखार पार्क इस नाम से शुरू की गई है। ये भी इसी इफ्तेखार कॉलोनी की तरह ही डेवलप किया जा रहा है। कलेक्टर NA-44 और साथ ही एडवांस बुकिंग शुरू की गई है। इस प्लैटिंग में सिर्फ 115 प्लॉट है इफ्तेखार पार्क की, और एक खास बात, इस प्लैटिंग से सीधे धार रोड को रास्ता भी निकाला गया है। इसमें भी लाइट नल नाली रोड और हर प्लैट के सामने पेड़ लाइट पोल, खुद की DP, जिनकी ख्वाहिश है ताकि वो ख्वाहिशमंद भी ले सके। इफ्तेखार पार्क आमदनी और जरूरत पर ख्याल रखते हुए ये प्लॉट निकाले गए। आप भी एक बार जरूर जाकर देखें और अपने सपनों को पूरा करें। जानकारी के लिए मौलाना अब्दुल रशीद नदवी, इन्हें 9997077513।
परभनी ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल की ओर से ऑर्किड फूड एंड साइंस एक्सपो 2025 का आयोजन गुलशन फंक्शन हॉल गुलशनाबाग परभनी यहां पर किया गया था, जिसमें 150 से भी ज्यादा विद्यार्थियों ने भाग लिया। इन विद्यार्थियों ने अपने अपने तरीके से विज्ञान के प्रोजेक्ट तैयार किए और इंग्लिश में उन्हें प्रभावी ढंग से प्रस्तुत किया। कुछ विद्यार्थियों ने कैंटीन भी स्थापित की, जहां उन्होंने व्यापार की कला को अनुभव करते हुए बिक्री में भाग लिया और अच्छा व्यापार किया। इस एक्सपो में हजारों महिलाएं, पुरुष और विद्यार्थियों के परिवारजनों भी शामिल हुए। सभी ने इस आयोजन में भाग लेकर विद्यार्थियों का उत्साहवर्धन किया और उनकी मेहनत को सराहा। विद्यार्थियों ने यह भी समझाया कि ईमानदारी से व्यापार करना कितना महत्वपूर्ण है और अपने उत्पादनों की गुणवत्ता को हमेशा प्राथमिकता देनी चाहिए। कार्यक्रम सुबह 10 बजे से शाम 6 बजे तक चला। पूरे दिन में विद्यार्थियों, उनके परिजनों और मेहमानों ने इस आयोजन का आनंद लिया। इस कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाने के लिए ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल के संस्थापक अध्यक्ष शेख मुदस्सिर सर, सनीम सर और स्कूल के अन्य स्टाफ ने मिलकर अथक प्रयास किए। आयोजन के दौरान आए हुए मेहमानों का स्वागत किया गया और उनका आभार व्यक्त किया गया। कार्यक्रम के समापन पर ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल के जिम्मेदारों की ओर से सभी उपस्थित लोगों को धन्यवाद दिया गया और इस प्रकार ये एक्सपो विद्यार्थियों के लिए एक अविस्मरणीय अनुभव बन गया।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saddam Sajid.
My school name?
My school name All-Kid English School.
My project name?
My project name is Nature is very beautiful.
It is?
It is lot of things.
Life is, life is.
Life is not possible without nature.
Volcano?
Volcano is opening in the Altiplus.
Waterfall ka pala no?
Waterfall in the opening in the Altiplus.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Amara and I am studying 8th class.
My name is Sadaf and I am studying 8th class. We are representing Masjid Al-Aqsa.
Aqsa is the first Qibla before Kaaba after Makkah and Medina. Aqsa is the third Al-Haram mentioned in Quran. Allah 70 times in Quran has called it a blessed place. Many Prophet and Sahabas are buried here. On the night of Miraj, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam takes to the heaven.
The Al-Aqsa Mosque mentioned in Quran, the farthest mosque. The Al-Aqsa Mosque considered the third holiest place by Muslims. The Al-Aqsa Mosque situated in the heart of Jerusalem's old city, hill known to Jews called Har Habayit. The Al-Aqsa Mosque built in 8th century by the Sulaiman alayhi salam through Jinnat. This is not Al-Aqsa Mosque. This is Al-Aqsa Mosque. The structure are you looking is actually known as Dome of the Rock. And Dome of the Rock is not a mosque, it is an Islamic shrine.
Israelis are misled to Muslims for their real Al-Aqsa Mosque. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sarah Tasneem. My father name is Patel Yasan. I am learning in first class. My project name is garden. I have a beautiful garden. It is in front of my house. It is too big. There are a lot of colorful flowers. Some flowers are seasonal. Gardening is my favorite hobby. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saif Fatima Selvasim. I am studying in first standard. My project name is Disadvantages of Mobile Phone. Number 1, mobile phone distract our focus. Number 2, mobile phone is our phone to tabata. Number 3, student who have mobile phone are not able to concentration on their studies. Number 4, mobile phone make us non-social. Number 5, mobile phone skin too long hard eyes. Number 6, mobile phone also cause sleeping and health issues. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zoeb Khan. I am studying in 6th standard. My project name is Smart City. Smart City is an urban area that use to technology and collect data to provide services. The goal of Smart City is to improve the quality of life for residents by making everyday tasks more efficient, by enhancing public safety, optimizing traffic flows, improving and the environment, meeting the needs of aging population. Smart City use a variety of technologies like user interfaces. UI allow user to interact with the city system communication network. Smart City mission has been launched in 2015 for some cities selected in Bengaluru, Kolkata, Karnataka, Shivamogga, Belagavi and Devanagari. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hassan Khan. I am studying second standard. Today I am presenting head model. This is Khane Kaaba. We should walk around Khane Kaaba 7 times. This is Jamna waterway. This is Safa and Marwa. We should walk backward and forward 7 times. This is Muzdalifa and this is Mina. We goes to Mina, praise Zohar, Asar, Maghrib, Isha and Fajr. Then we reach to Mount Arfa. This is Mount Arfa where we can do zikr and dua. This is Jamra. Jamra are 3 pillars represent Shaitan where we throw stone. This is sacrifice place where we do sacrifice camel, sheep, cow. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tamim Ansari. My 21st standard. My school name is Arcade English School. My model name is Traffic Safety Rules. Number 1, we should always obey the traffic signal. Red light means stop. Yellow light means slow down. Green light means start. Never ride at high speed. Wear helmet while riding two-wheeler. Wearing a seat belt can save lives. Number 7, wearing a seat belt can save lives. Number 8, we must look both ways before crossing the street. Number 9, avoid phone calls while driving. Number 10, never hurry walking on the road. Number 11, our hands must not be outside. We hide window. Number 12, we should always follow all the traffic rules. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Javera Fatima Zamira Khan. I am studying 3rd class and the topic of my presentation is 3D model. Definition of a 3D shape. A 3-dimensional shape can be measured by 3 dimensions: length, width and depth. Example. Some example of 3D shape are sphere, cone, cube, cuboid and pyramid. Properties of 3D shape. The properties of 3D shape include faces, surfaces, vertices and edges. A face is a flat surface face of a 3D shape. A curved surface is not a face. An edge is the intersection of two faces. The straight line where two flat faces of a polyhedron meet. A vertex corner of a 3D shape is a point where three or more edges meet. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Aisha Samin. My father name is Mohammad Asia. I am studying third class and the topic of my presentation is a 3D model. Definition of a 3D shape. A three-dimensional shape can be measured by three dimensions: length, width and depth. Example. Some example of 3D shape are sphere, cone, cube, cuboid and pyramid. Property of 3D shape. The property of 3D shape include face, surface, vertices and edges. A face is a flat surface of a 3D shape. A curved surface is not a face. An edge is the intersection of two faces. The straight line where two flat faces of a polyhedron meet. A vertex corner of a 3D shape is a point where three or more edges meet. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning everyone. My name is Amina Fatima Muhammad Shafi. I am studying third class and the topic of my presentation is 3D model. A definition of a 3D shape. A three-dimensional shape can be measured by its three-dimensional length, width and depth. Example. Some example of a 3D shape are sphere, cone, cube, cuboid and pyramids. Properties of 3D shape. The property of 3D shape include faces, surface, vertices and edges. A face is a flat surface of 3D shape. A curved surface is not a face. An edge is the intersection of two faces. The straight line where two flat faces of a polyhedron meet. A vertex corner is a point where three or more edges meet. Thank you very much. Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon everyone. Firstly, I will introduce myself. Aisha Musa and Afshin. They are my group partner. The topic of my presentation is geometrical park. My definition: mathematics is a subject that deals with numbers, shapes, logic, quantity and arrangement. Definition of geometry: geometry is a part of mathematics that deals with relationships of points, lines, angle, surface, solid, measurement, property. Two types of geometry: 2D or 3D shape. The 2D shapes are flat shapes that have only two dimensions, length and width, as in square, rectangle, triangle, etc. 3D objects are solid objects that have only three dimensions, length, width and height or depth, as in cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, cone, etc. 3D parameter of square is equal to s plus s is equal to 4s. Parameter of rectangle is equal to length plus breadth is equal to L plus B. Parameter of triangle is equal to A plus B plus C. Area of rectangle is equal to L into B. Area of square is equal to S into S. Area of triangle half into base into height. Thank you. Good morning everyone. Firstly, I will introduce myself. Afshin, Aisha and Nisa. They are my group partner. The topic of my presentation is a geometrical part. Geometry is a part of mathematics that deals number, shape, logic, quantity and arrangement. Definition of geometry. Geometry is a part of mathematics that deals number, shape, logic, quantity and arrangement. Two types of shape: 2D or 3D shape and 2D shapes are flat shapes that have only two dimensions, length and width, as in cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, cone, etc. Parameter of square s plus s is equal to 4s. Parameter of rectangle. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Good morning everyone. My name is Myra Sayyed. My father name is Sayyed Atik. I am studying in second class and the topic of my presentation is abacus. Definition: place value refers to the value of a digit based on its position. Advantages: using abacus, kids can stay on their basement In mathematics, they can learn all the basic of mathematics like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square roots, cube roots. For example, consider the number 4452. The digit 4 is in the thousand place. So its value is 4 into 1000 is equal 4000. The digit 4 is in the hundreds place. So its value is 4 into 100 is equal 400. The digit 5 is in the tens place. So its value is 5 into 10 is equal 15. The digit 2 is in the ones place. So its value is 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Together this value make up number 4452. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fadia Fazila. My hospital name is Fazila Hospital. My name is Infection Hall, OPD, lab, waiting hall, ICU ward, medical store. Bye, thank you. Assalamualaikum. It is an honor to me today I stand in front of you. Firstly, I introduce myself. My name is Almish. My friend name is Anabia and Ruqayya. This is that it is a natural water filter. It is made with sand, pebbles and charcoal. It is eco-friendly. It is chemical free. It is remove impurities from water. Use this water drinking, washing, cleaning, house cleaning, bathing, drinking, gardening, vegetable washing, fruit washing. Save water, save life. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Assalamu alaikum. It is a pleasure to be here today to give this presentation. Firstly, I will introduce myself. Myself Zunaira and Namira, Myra. They are my group partners. So the focus of my talk today is organ system in human body. As we are aware, cell, tissue, organ and organ system. That is small unit of living is cell. The group of cell is called tissue. The group of tissue is called organ. The group of organ is called organ system.
जो सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट है लिविंग बीइंग का वो है सेल। और जब बहुत सारे सेल्स मिल जाते हैं वो बनता है टिश्यू। और जब बहुत सारे टिश्यूज मिल जाते हैं वो बनता है ऑर्गन। और से जब बहुत सारे ऑर्गन्स मिल जाते हैं वो बनता है ऑर्गन सिस्टम।
During this presentation, we will which organ form this organ system. Nervous system, muscular system, skeletal system, circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, respiratory system. First of all, nervous system. When the brain, spinal cord and nerves work together form nervous system. Brain inside the skull in our head, skull made up of bone and protect the brain. Spinal cord inside our backbone made up of bone and protect the brain. Not throughout the body they carry message.
नर्वस सिस्टम में 3 ऑर्गन होते हैं। फर्स्ट ब्रेन, सेकंड स्पाइनल कॉर्ड एंड थर्ड इज नर्व्स। ब्रेन स्कल के अंदर होता है। स्कल हड्डियों से बनता है और वो हमारे ब्रेन को प्रोटेक्ट करता है। स्पाइनल कॉर्ड बैकबोन के अंदर होता है। बैकबोन बोन से बनता है और वो हमारे स्पाइनल कॉर्ड को प्रोटेक्ट करता है। नर्व्स हमारी पूरी बॉडी में होती है और वो हमारे मैसेजेस को कैरी करती है।
Then next is organ system is muscular system. The muscular system is made up of muscles in human body. There are more than 600 muscles in human body. Their muscles are elastic. They help to protect organ and help to make movement.
मस्कुलर सिस्टम मसल से बनता है। मस्कुलर सिस्टम में 600 से ज़्यादा मसल्स होती है और वो हमारे ऑर्गन्स को प्रोटेक्ट करती है।
Then next is skeletal system. The skeletal system is made up of bone and cartilage. Bones are hard and need support to our whole body. If we do not have bone, our body will be like jellyfish. Can connect our body. Cartilage are softer or more elastic than bone. The muscular system together skeletal system make a locomotor.
स्केलेटल सिस्टम बोन्स और कार्टिलेज से बनता है. बोन्स हार्ड होती है और वो हमारे बॉडी को सपोर्ट करती है. स्केलेटल सिस्टम और मस्कुलर सिस्टम मिलके बनता है लोकोमोटर सिस्टम.
Then next is circulatory system. Circulatory system, the blood tube and heart form an organ system is called circulatory system. It carries blood from the heart to different part of the body.
सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम दो ऑर्गन से बनता है. फर्स्ट हार्ट एंड सेकंड इज ब्लड ट्यूब और इनका फंक्शन है पूरी बॉडी में ब्लड सर्वाइव करना.
After we will learn respiratory system, when the act of breath in is called inhalation, the act of breath out is called exhalation. The one inhalation, one exhalation make up one breath.
जब हम सांस लेते हैं उसे कहते हैं इनहेलेशन और जब हम सांस छोड़ते हैं उसे कहते हैं एक्सहेलेशन. एक इनहेलेशन और एक एक्सहेलेशन मिलके बनता है वन ब्रीथ.
Then next is digestive system. Mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. This organ form digestive system.
माउथ, फूड पाइप, स्टमक, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, ये सब ऑर्गन मिलके बनता है डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम और इनका फंक्शन है फूड डाइजेस्ट करना.
Then next is excretory system. Those organ like kidney, ureter, urinary bladder. This organ from excretory system.
किडनी, यूरेथर, यूरेथ्रा एंड ब्लैडर ये सब ऑर्गन मिला के बनता है एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम और इनका फंक्शन है रिमूव वेस्ट फ्रॉम आवर बॉडी. थैंक यू.
Assalamu alaikum. It is honor for me today to stand in front of you deliver our presentation. The topic of my presentation is uses of dams. Firstly, I introduce my name is Ashna Khan and my friend name is Nafia and Zainab. Dams are built on perennial river. Thus river flows throughout the year.
पेरेनियल रिवर मीन्स एक ऐसी नदी जिसके अंदर साल भर पानी फ्लो होता है.
Dams are built to store water and waste water for a variety of purpose like water supply.
Dams provide water for drinking and industrial use.
Dams का पानी पीने और इंडस्ट्रियल यूज के लिए होता है. Irrigation.
Dams to store water during any season it during that use to water crop.
डैम्स का पानी समर में क्रॉप्स के लिए भी यूज किया जाता है. फ्लोट कंट्रोल.
Dam flash and infiltrated disaster.
डैम्स वाटर डिजास्टर कंट्रोल करता है. हाइड्रो पावर जनरेशन.
Dams generate electricity by using the potential energy of the water.
डैम्स का पानी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बनाने के लिए यूज होता है. Navigations.
Dams and look provide a stable system for transportation goods and people along river.
डैम्स वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए भी यूज होता है. Recreation.
Dams can be used for boating, sitting, picnic and other recreational activities.
डैम्स के पास हम पिकनिक, बोटिंग, स्विमिंग के लिए भी जा सकते हैं. Pollution control.
Dams can help might allow another liquid borne material.
डैम्स वाटर पोल्यूटेंट को भी कंट्रोल करता है. दिस इज एडवांटेजेस ऑफ डैम्स बट द सम डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ डैम्स लाइक इम्पैक्ट ऑन एक्वेटिक लाइफ एंड वाटर बॉडीज. भाखड़ा डैम, हीराकुद डैम एंड एल्दरी डैम इन इंडिया. थैंक यू.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Assalamu alaikum. It's an honor for me to stand in front of you to deliver a presentation. The topic of my presentation is water cycle. Firstly, I will introduce me and my group members. Myself, Salalam, Aman and Arhan are my group members. Water, we all know that is very important in our life. We can't imagine life without water. Once we all have wondered where this water comes from and how circulate between land and atmosphere. Today I am going to show you through this water cycle model. There are four main parts of water cycle. First, evaporation. Second, condensation. Third, precipitation, and fourth is collection. We know first evaporation. Evaporation means sun's heat rises in water bodies. The water change into water vapor is called evaporation. ये जो सूरज की किरणों से जब पानी पे पड़ती है तो पानी उबलने लगता है और भाप बन जाता है. इसे हम evaporation कहते हैं. Then second will Aman explain.
And second is condensation or connection. Convection is what cycle is air near the surface is heated, rises taking heat with it in the water vapor. In the air gets cold and change back into cloud and forms a cloud. This is also called condensation.
In simple way, water vapor combined with dust particle and forms a cloud. ये जब सूरज की किरणें समंदर पे पड़ती है, उसका भाप बनता है और वो भाप आसमान में जाके डस्ट पार्टिकल से मिक्स होकर इनका एक क्लाउड बनता है. इसको हम कंडेंसेशन कहते हैं. Then third process is precipitation. The third process is precipitation. When so much water condenses to the air cannot hold it anymore, clouds get heavy and water falls back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, sleet or snow. जब बादल बहुत ज्यादा पानी ले लेते हैं और वो उसे झेल नहीं पाते और वो पानी को अर्थ पे भेज देते हैं, किस तौर पे, रेन के तौर पे और स्नो के तौर पे. Then fourth process is, I want to explain. Then last is collection. A lot of the earth water does not take part in the water cycle. Very often much of it is stored. The water is stored in, we can't drink the salty ocean water. So fortunately for us, fresh water is also in lakes, glaciers, snow crops, river and below the ground. And thank you. Good morning everyone. Assalamu alaikum. My group member is Siddiq, Aman and Faiz. Myself, Hassan Dudasan, would like to present to you our present topic of water pollution. It means substance that pollute water is called water pollution, such as air waste, household waste, agricultural waste, the industrial waste. वाटर पोल्यूटेंट यानी जो पानी को सब्सटेंस कर देते हैं, दूषित कर देते हैं, तो हम उसे कहेंगे वाटर पोल्यूटेंट. वाटर पोल्यूटेंट के कुछ तरीके होते हैं जो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. पहला ट्रेन, दूसरा हाउसहोल्ड वेस्ट, तीसरा एग्रीकल्चर वेस्ट, चौथा लास्ट इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट. So trash it means that the things are no longer useful that have been thrown on ground nearby water bodies like rivers, ponds, etc. ट्रैश यानी जो हम जो हम कचरा नदी में फेंक देते हैं, तो हम उसे कहेंगे ट्रैश. The next is household waste. Household waste consists of garbage and rubbish from individual home and place. Household waste consists of fruit and vegetable, food scraps, paper, cans and bottles, clothes, chocolate, paper, shampoo bottle and sachets. Household waste यानी जो घर का कचरा रहता है, जैसे कि कैंस, फूड स्क्रैप्स, क्लोथ्स, चॉकलेट रैपर, शैम्पू बॉटल या फिर प्लास्टिक से बने हुए चीजें, तो हम उसे कहेंगे हाउसहोल्ड वेस्ट. Third pollutant is agriculture waste. Agriculture waste and water non-soluble material wholly from agriculture operation directly related to the growing of crops or raising of animals for the primary purpose of making of profit or for livelihood. Example, vegetable trees. Agriculture waste यानी जो खेत का कचरा रहता है, जैसे कि बचे हुए फ्रूट्स या फिर बचे हुए वेजिटेबल्स या फिर बचे हुए फूड, तो हम उसे कहेंगे एग्रीकल्चर वेस्ट. Last but not least, industrial waste. Factories often release their wastewater into the nearby water bodies. Wastewater contains chemicals that pollute the water. इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट यानी जो हम ये केमिकल्स या फिर वेस्ट वाटर या फिर वेस्ट मटेरियल ये हम नदी में जो बहा देते हैं, तो हम उसे कहेंगे इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट. My name is Faiz Khan. My project name is water pollution. हमें देखना है वाटर पोल्यूशन कैसे होता है. फैक्ट्रीज का केमिकल वेस्ट मटेरियल और धुएं को पॉन्ड में नहीं डालना चाहिए और वहाँ पर एनिमल्स भी वॉश करना नहीं चाहिए और उसके अंदर कचरा भी नहीं डालना चाहिए और वहाँ पर कपड़े भी धोना नहीं चाहिए. इसलिए क्योंकि वही पानी हम घर के लिए यूज करते हैं, इसलिए बीमारियाँ पैदा होती है. थैंक यू. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. My name is Sayyid Alhamdulillah. So today I want to talk to you about something very important. Global warming. Global warming means that the Earth's temperature is getting warmer because of pollution and other human activities. This is a big problem for our planet and for all of us. Global warming also changes the weather we see. More extreme weather events like hurricanes and heat waves. Now we're going to talk about how to stop global warming. Number 1. Save electricity. When we have a room, we should always turn off lights and fans when not in use. Number 2. Plant trees. Trees clean the air and keep the earth cool. Number 3. Recycle. We can use paper and plastic things and put them in recycling bins. Number 4. Walk or ride a bicycle instead of using cars. We can walk or ride a bicycle to nearby places and this helps reduce pollution. Thank you. In this competitive world,
In this competitive world, everyone are busy in their official work and personal work, so that they have to time complete in other work at home. In our project, our solution provide to this problem in a very simple yet we have designed in automatic system which will save fresh water. If you need water and water coming automatically coming in the glass. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. It is honor for me today to stand in front of you. Deliver our presentation. The topic of my presentation is afforestation and deforestation. Firstly, I introduce me. My name is Syed Anas Rahman. My friend name is Muhammad Ali Khan. Save trees, our nature. Deforestation, cutting tree and clearing forest space to make land for available for other activity like factory or constructing building, land for cultivation, cutting wood or to use fuel, paper, manufacturing money. Disadvantage of deforestation. First, changing of climate. Second, destroy the habit animal and bird. Third, soil erosion. Fourth, decrease in groundwater level, and many more. Afforestation. In the creation of a forest in an area where there was no forestry cover. Through forestation, new tree and saplings are introduced in a land area that was not a forest. Wind protection, good rain for economic benefits, implements, reduce air pollution, so save trees, save our nature. Thank you.
Deforestation, cutting trees and clearing space to make land for available for other activities like factories, constructing building, land for available for other activities like factories, cultivation, furniture or to use fuel, paper, manufacturing. Many disadvantages of deforestation. First, changing of climate. Second, destroy the habit of animals and birds. Third, soil erosion. Fourth, decrease in groundwater level and many more. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zoya Fatima. I am studying 5th standard. My project name is rainwater harvesting. Rainwater is a sustainable method of collecting, storing and using for various purposes. It's a simple and effective way to consume water, manage stormwater runoff. Here are aspects for rainwater harvesting. Rainwater is collected from roofs, grounds and others for various purposes. It's a simple and effective way to consume water, manage stormwater runoff. Uses. Rainwater can be used for many purposes including watering livestock, washing laundry, flushing toilet, towel, makeup, water. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mariam Khan. I am studying 5th standard. My project name is pollution. Air pollution and water pollution, land pollution. There are all types of pollution when harm the environment and human's health. Air pollution. When harmful gases, smoke and chemicals are released into the atmosphere, it is called air pollution. Can come from factories and vehicle. Air pollution can cause health issues for humans and other living organisms. Can also contribute to climate change occurred. Water pollution. When industrial harvesting rivers, lakes and stream, it is called water pollution. Land pollution. When toxic waste material of the land pollution of the damage or agriculture to crops cultivation. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Syed Mozibuddin Syed Islamuddin. I am from 8th standard. My project name is renewable energy. Renewable energy is energy that's come from natural self-replenishing source. ये होता खाली self-replenishing source that was not turned on and literally had real source. Hydroelectricity uses kinetic energy of flowing water to spin generators, turbine and create electricity. Wind energy uses wind turbine to harness energy from wind and create electricity. Solar energy uses silicon or other material to transform sunlight directly into electricity. Solar farms generate enough for thousands of homes. Thank you.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, माय नेम इज ससा फातिमा, स्टडी इन 5th क्लास। आज मैं आपको इस्लामिक मॉडल के जरिए आपको पर्दे के में बताने की कोशिश करूंगी। आप जो पहली खबर देख रहे हैं, पर्दार और की खबर है। वो औरत है जो 5 वक्त की नमाज अदा करती थी, तिलावत कुरान और ज़कात देती थी, और जब घर से बाहर निकलती बापर्दा होकर निकलती थी। तो आज आप देख सकते हैं इस खबर किस तरह रहमत और नूर से कुशादा है। आप जो दूसरी खबर देख रहे हैं, बेपर्दा औरत की खबर है। वो औरत है जो नमाज अदा नहीं करती थी, गाने सुनती थी और फैशन करती थी, और जब घर से बाहर निकली बापर्दा होकर निकलती थी। तो आज आप देख सकते हैं इस खबर किस तरह काली और तंग हो चुकी है। ये सब अल्लाह की नाफरमानी और अजाब है। जज़ाकल्लाह।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sara Mohammad Sohail. I study in 8th standard. I am happy to discuss my project about agriculture, subsistence farming and commercial farming. Agriculture is also called farming. Husbandry is the cultivation of plant, animal, fungi and other life products used to sustain and enhance human life. Subsistence farming. Primitive subsistence farming is labor intensive, which means that it used for human labor. Commercial farming is capital intensive, so it depends on machine to do their work done. Through subsistence farming, food crop like coffee, rice, cotton, wheat, tea, such are raised. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Alfanaz. I am studying 7th class. My project name is democracy. Democracy is a working model. Democracy is a system of government where the people hold the power to choose their leaders and make decisions directly or indirectly towards elected representatives. Character is.
Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hajraya. We are running 7th class. In a democracy, everyone has a vote, and the person with the most votes win. This ensures that the government represents the will of the majority of the people.
Democracies fall into two basic categories: direct and representative. In a direct democracy, all citizens can participate in making public decisions without the intermediary of elected officials. Importance. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aqib Ahmed. My topic is solar irrigation. The electric energy is not reached up to every villages. The solar energy is the most abundant source in the world. Solar-based irrigation system, a suitable alternative for farmers in present state energy crisis in India. It provides free energy after initial investment is made. An automatic irrigation system using solar power, controller and moisture sensor to pump water from groundwater and store into a tank. Tank supply water to the irrigation field by various methods such as drip irrigation and ridges and frost. Thank you.
My name is Zainab Bano. I study in 5th class. My model name is Smart Village. A smart village is a concept that aims to improve the quality of life in rural communities through the use of technology to provide benefit to rural communities. The smart village is a concept that aims to improve the quality of life, providing access to just survive to rural communities. Some challenges in impact smart villages. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Myself Shitan Sai. I am studying 6th standard. My project name is Stone Age. The Stone Age is the time period when humans began using stone to make tools and weapons and generally believed to have started around 300 BC. The Stone Age is the time period. The divided into 3 periods: Paleolithic and Mesolithic and Neolithic. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yasra Khatija. I study of 5th class. My project name is Maths Park. A math park is an outdoor space help students learn math concept through real life models. The parks stay out and attraction represent different geometry. For example, benches and trees, pathways and slides can represent lines. Fountains and buildings can represent 2D and 3D shapes. Its point, it is a point, it has only a position. Angle, an angle is a front and then have a common point. Line segment, a line segment is a part of a line, it has confluence. Line, a line has no end point, it seconds for hip and all width. Triangle, a three-sided polygon with 3 angles with equal to 4. Circle, a circle is a form made of a curved line. Circle, square, a 4 square polygon with 4 equal sides. Ray. A ray has one endpoint. It can be extended only in one direction and the direction it scans for. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Myself Zunaira Sabin Sheikh Riaz. I am studying 6th class. My project name is Mohenjo-daro City. Mohenjo-daro is an archaeological site in Larkana district, Sindh, Pakistan. Built in 2500 BCE, it was the largest settlement of the ancient Indus Valley civilization and one of the world's earliest major cities. Contemporaneous with the civilization of ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Minoan trade tortoise with an estimated population of at least 40,000 people. Mohenjo-daro prospered for several centuries. The site was discovered in the 1928. Significant excavation has since been conducted at the site of the city, which has designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1980. The first site in South Asia to be so designated. Crops: happens, corn, wheat, barley, peas, pulses, rice, mustard dates. The Great Bath. The Great Bath was a sort of modern swimming pool discovered at Mohenjo-daro. Well, a 4,450 years old well of this Harappa civilization located in present-day Pakistan. Pottery. Indus Valley civilization और पोट्री. हाथों से या चीजों से बनी हुई क्ले ऑब्जेक्ट्स को जनरली पोट्री कहा जाता है. इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन अपनी पोट्री कल्चर के लिए बहुत फेमस है. थैंक यू.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Farisa. I am from 5th class. Today's my project name is Mughal Empire. This is the Babur. Babur was the first Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1526 to 1530. This is the Kabuli Bagh Mosque. Kabuli Bagh Mosque in Haryana in Panipat, founded by Babur. This is the Humayun. Humayun was the second Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1530 to 1556. This is the Humayun tomb. Humayun tomb in New Delhi, founded by Humayun. This is the Akbar-e-Azam. Akbar-e-Azam is the third Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1556 to 1605. This is Buland Darwaza. Buland Darwaza in Fatehpur Sikri, founded by Akbar-e-Azam. This is a Jahangir. Jahangir was the fourth Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1605 to 1627. This is the Jahangir Mahal. Jahangir Mahal in Madhya Pradesh, founded by Jahangir. This is the Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan is the fifth Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1628 to 1658. This is the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, founded by Shah Jahan. This is the Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was sixth Mughal Empire of India, ruling from 1659 to 1707. This is the Moti Masjid. Moti Masjid in Agra in Uttar Pradesh, founded by Aurangzeb. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mariam. I study in 6th class. My project name is photosynthesis. In my project, there are oxygen, glucose, carbon dioxide, sunlight, minerals, and water body. Photosynthesis is the essential process for life on Earth, enabling green plants, algae, and certain bacteria to convert light energy into chemical energy. This process is fundamental to the food chain as it provides energy that sustains most living organisms. Light absorption. Photosynthesis begins when chlorophyll, a green pigment found in chloroplants, absorbs sunlight. Water splitting. Water molecules are split, releasing electrons, hydrogens, H plus, and oxygen gas O2. Energy conversion. They absorb light energy is used to power the conversion of carbon dioxide CO2 into glucose or simple sugar. Thank you. My name is Shradin. I am studying 7th class. My project name is Volcano. Volcano is an opening in the earth crust that allow lava and gases to escape. Crater are third types of craters, metals and chemicals. Lava flow is a molten rock. Magma. How volcano from an magma resource through cracks in the earth crust and the pressure from dissolved gases causes an eruption. How volcano eruption can be explosive or camber depending on the magma. Gas content chemical composition. For example, lava with low silica content flows freely, allowing gas bubbles to escape. Types of volcano. There are many types of volcano, including cinder cone, composite volcano, and shale volcano. Volcano activity. More volcano activity occur along flat boundaries where plateaus are covering. Volcano impact. Volcano have created over 80% of the Earth's surface. Thank you. My name is Satya Khanam. I am studying in 7th standard. My school name is Orchid English School. My project name is Layers of Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a mixture of gases that surround the Earth.
troposphere, the lowest layer extending from the ground to about 10 to 12 kilometers above the sea level. These layers contain most of the water vapor and aerosol, and is where most weather occur. The temperature decreases with altitude and is denser because of the weight of the layers above it. The stratosphere extends from the top of the troposphere to about 50 kilometers above the ground. The temperature, the ozone layer is located in the stratosphere and protects us from skin cancer and other health damage. The temperature increases with altitude due to the ozone layer absorbing the solar radiation. Mesosphere, the extend from about 50 to 85 kilometers above 50 to 5 above the ground. The temperature decreases with altitude, reaching a minimum of minus 90 degrees Celsius at the mesosphere. Many metals burn up in this layer. The temperature increases with altitude due to the absorption of ultraviolet and X-ray radiation from the sun. Exosphere, the outermost layer extending from the ground to about 375 to 6,200 meters above the earth. Atoms and molecules are escaped into space from this layer and satellite orbit the earth. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Ashtaru. Today I am going to say some information about layers of soil. There are 5 layers of soil: bedrock, parent material, subsoil, topsoil and organic layer. First is bedrock. Bedrock is a solid rock that underlies looser surface material. An exposed portion of a bedrock is often called outcrop. Number 2, parent material. Parent material is a term for a mineralogical composition of the unconsolidated material, mineral and organic. Number 3, subsoil. Subsoil is the layer of a soil under the topsoil. It has the ground surface like topsoil. It contains of a small particles such as sand. Number 4, topsoil. Topsoil is the upper layer of a soil, usually between 2 to 8 inches in deep. It contains most of the ground nutrients. Fifth and the last is organic layer. Soil organic matter is the fraction of the plants and animals tissues. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Myself is Fatima. My school name is Orchid English School. My project name is Paralithicate, Neolithicate, Mesolithicate and Charolithicate. This is Paralithicate. Paralithicate is also called Old Stone Age. Is a period of human prehistory that is distinguished by the original development of stone tools and which he represent almost entire the period of human prehistory technology. This is Neolithic period. Neolithic period or New Stone Age is characterized by the beginning of settled human lifestyle. People learn to cultivate plants and domesticate animal for food gathering. Thank you.
My name is Memuna Sara. I am 7th standard. My project name is Globalization. Globalization meaning is increase the economic, cultural and political and technical relation between the countries. Some example of globalization: office working 78 million people in 1965 to 191 million people in 2025. American restaurant, the person of the American fast food like Chinese, McDonald's and the KFC in the many countries. These communication have the more communication in the United States. Education. The education make a person practice political and the technical legal result of the world. Agriculture. Agriculture make a vessel lead to gold. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. My name is Sheikh Ummul. I am studying in 7th class. My project name is Pressure Belt of Earth and Wind System. There are 4 major types of pressure belt: equatorial low pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, and polar high pressure belt. Equatorial low pressure belt lie between 5 degrees north and south of the equator. This is also known as doldrums. Subtropical high pressure belt lie between 30 and 35 degrees north and south of the equator. This is also known as horse latitude. Subpolar low pressure between the 60 and 65 degrees north and south of the equator due to rotation of the earth. Polar high pressure 90 degrees south and north of the equator around the north and south pole. Winds, they are also known as wind vane. Wind direction is also known as Coriolis effect, gustive gaspard. Polar wind, they are also known as polar easterlies. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. My name is Sayyida Zoya.
My name is Tamanna Sheikh.
This is my working model of thermal power plant. Thermal power plant is a power plant where heat energy is transformed into electric power. In most of the world, turbine is steam driven. Water is heated, convert into steam. Disadvantages of thermal energy are thermal energy used in solar power plant to provide energy. Thermal energy used in cooking, baking, water heating and heating. Thermal energy used in to burn down waste.
Disadvantage of thermal power plant. Thermal power plant using fossil fuels to generate electricity, and this fossil fuels causes pollution. A large water source required convert water into steam. It has low overall efficiency. Its maintenance cost is high. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Arbi Anju. My name is Riba Khan. My name is Basira Sadaf. Today we are going to explain our science project, the working model of digestive system. The digestive system converts the food into simplest form as food, and like glucose, amino acid and fatty acid. The digestive system involves lots of steps and several stops as food and liquid move through our digestive system. Digestion starts even before we take the first bite of food. When we see and smell our food, our salivary glands get to the work. They release saliva, so we have some speed in our mouth to moisten the food when we start chewing. Next, our chew of food move from our mouth to our esophagus. Our esophagus use a process known as peristalsis to send this food to our stomach. Our stomach releases acid and enzymes that break food down. Small intestine turns semi-solid into fluid to absorb nutrients. Our pancreas and livers help by sending digestive juices to our small intestine. Our gallbladder contributes bile. The final step is when our small intestine send leftover food to our large intestine. The food waste becomes feces that leaves our body via rectum and anus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Masira Banu. Today I am going to
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Laiba Shahzan and I am studying 5th standard. My school name is Orchid English School. My project name is hydroponic farming. Hydroponic farming is a method of growing plants in water instead of soil. Plants are grown in nutrition-rich water solution with their roots dangling in the water. The water is usually recirculated, which help reduce water waste and consumption. Here are some benefits of hydroponic farming. Water conservation. Hydroponic farming can use up to 90% less water than traditional farming methods. Reduce contamination. Hydroponic system are closed, so there are no risk of water contamination or soil contaminated with fertilizer or pesticide. Adaptability. Plants grown hydroponically can thrive in a land in harsh environments such as area with poor soil, extreme weather and conditions. Thank you.
My name is Ashmi Amin. My name is Hani Amin. This is my working model of acid rain. Acid rain is made up of acidic water droplets due to air containing high levels of sulfur and nitrogen emitted by vehicles and manufacturing processes. It is called acid rain as the emissions that are given out from the industries or natural causes like lightning strike and in the atmosphere releasing nitrogen oxide or volcanic eruption releasing sulfur oxide.
Effects of acid rain. Acid rain is very harmful to agriculture, plants and animals. It takes away all nutrients which are required for growth and survival of plants. It affects the agriculture by altering the composition of soil. It also causes the respiratory issues in humans and animals. When acid rain falls down and flows into the rivers and ponds, it affects the aquatic ecosystem. The real life example of acid rain are Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Taj Mahal was largely affected by acid rain because the city of Agra has many industries which emit the oxide of sulfur and nitrogen into atmosphere.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rim Shalmas Sheikh Ronak. Today I would like to tell you about our science project, the working model of excretory system. Excretory system is a vital biological system that removes the excess and waste products from the body to maintain homeostasis. The excretory system organs include a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and urethra, as you can see. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mazi Anas. Today I would like to tell you about kidney. Kidney are bean-shaped structure located on the either side of the backbone, protected by the ribs and muscles of the back. Each human adult kidney has a length of 10 to 12 cm, width of 5 to 7 cm and weight around 120 to 170 gram. Right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney because of the position of liver and vertebrae.
Nephrons. Nephrons are the functional unit of the kidney. Each nephron has two parts, glomerulus and renal tubule. The glomerulus consists of a bunch of capillaries formed by afferent arterioles. The blood from glomerulus is carried away by efferent arterioles. The renal tubule starts with a cap-like structure called Bowman's capsule, which encloses the glomerulus. The Malpighian body consists of glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. The highly coiled structure in the tubule next to the Bowman's capsule is the proximal convoluted tubule.
A pair of thin muscular tube is called ureters, comes out of each kidney, extending from the renal pelvis. It carries urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. It is a muscular sac-like structure which stores urine. The urinary bladder is emptied. It is a muscular sac-like structure which stores urine. The urinary bladder is emptied by the process of micturition. Urethra. This tube arises from the urinary bladder and helps to expel urine out of the body. In male, it acts as the common route of sperm and urine. Its opening guarded by sphincter muscles. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. My name is Huda Mahin. Today I would like to tell you about the respiratory system. This is respiratory system. Respiratory system takes oxygen from the air and expels the carbon dioxide. Nostril. Human have exterior nostrils which are divided by the septum. This is the structure that separates the right nostril from the left nostril. Nostril takes oxygenated air and pass into larynx. Larynx. It is found in front of the neck and is responsible for vocal as well for respirations. Hence, it is also informally called voice box. When food is swallowed, a flap called the epiglottis folds over the top of the windpipe and prevents food entering from the larynx. Pharynx. The nasal chamber opens up into a wide hollow space called the pharynx. It is a common passage for air as well as food. It functions by preventing the entry of food particles into the windpipe. Trachea, windpipe. This is trachea. The trachea or the windpipe rises below the larynx and move down to the neck. The walls of the trachea comprise this is C-shaped cartilaginous ring, which give hardness to the trachea and maintain it by completely expanding. The trachea extends further down into two bronchi, one for each lung. There is a bronchi. The trachea splits into two tubes called the bronchi, which enter each lung individually. The bronchi divide into secondary and tertiary bronchioles, and it further branches out into small air sacs called the alveoli. The alveoli are single-celled sacs of air with thin walls. It take oxygen and give away carbon dioxide. These are lungs. Lungs are the primary organ of respiration in human. They are located on either side of the heart in the thoracic cavity of the chest. The primary function of lungs is exchange of gases between the blood and the air. Interestingly, the right lung is bigger and heavier than the left lung, and the lungs have 6-liter air capacity. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. My name is Farhan Sheikh. This is our working model of drip irrigation system. In this system, the water is made up to fall drop by drop near the roots, hence called drip system. This system best suited for fruit tree gardens. In this system, the water is not wasted. Now I would like to tell you that drip irrigation system is a boon for farmers in the dry regions with limited water resources. The advantage of drip irrigation system are low cost, operating on very low pressure, such as gravity flow drip system and feed by water from rain barrel. Now I would like to tell you drip irrigation reduces operating costs, which are fundamental issue in this drip system requires less water than other common irrigation system. Now I would like to tell you that drip irrigation system does not require technical skill level. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ikra Fatima Abdullah Bamar. Today I would like to tell you about my science project, Industrial Waste Management. Industrial waste management includes the safe removal, recycling and disposal of such waste. The industrial waste can be generated by a range of different processes like as waste, dry waste, and these are the bioplant waste crusher. Like it, there is e-waste. The bottle ATM is now as the industrial waste management. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Sufyan Ansari. Working model of a trigonometry. This is a working model. Trigonometry is a different branch of a mathematics. Is useful to find answer to such question. Trigonometry is a different branches of mathematics mathematics, engineering, astronomy, navigation, etc. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ghulam Muhammad Sheikh Khaja. This is the working model of circulatory system. The heart is a fist-sized muscular organ that is located in chest cavity, slightly tilted toward left side. Its function to receive oxygenated blood from lungs, whole body through arteries, and also receive deoxygenated blood containing carbon dioxide collected by veins, whole body, pump it to the lungs. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sheikh Ayan. Heart is divided into 4 chambers. Upper 2 chambers are called atrium or auricle, and lower 2 chambers are called ventricles. The right side of the heart contains deoxygenated blood, and the left side of the heart contains oxygenated blood. Atrium or ventricles have walls between them, both on the right and the left side. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sheikh Dishan. The heartbeat in the healthy person in resting position is about 72 times per minute. There is equal and separating right and left side of heart.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Muhammad Sayyid Wadim. The thickness of a heart is 12 cm, which prevents oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood from getting mixed up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mudassir Khan Mujahid Khan. The weight of heart in male 280 to 340 gram and female 230 to 280 gram. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rayyan Faruqi. I am studying in 8th class. This is the judiciary system. The judiciary is the branch of government that interprets and applies the law, settle dispute and administration justice. It is also known as court system of a country. The judiciary is considered to be a guardian and a fundamental rights of a people.
The judiciary generally interprets, defends and applies the law, while the legislature makes statutory law and the executive enforces law. However, some countries allow the judiciary to make common law. In some jurisdictions, the judiciary has the power to change laws through judicial review. This means that court can annul laws and rules with the constitution, treaties or international law. The judiciary should be impartial, independence, that other branch of government do not interfere with functioning.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sheikh Os. I am studying in 8th class. This is the district court. The district court is a local court in India. The district court is a local court in India that handles civil and criminal cases in one or more districts in a state. The district court is also known as the subordinate or tehsil level court. Thank you.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू। माशाल्लाह जिस हिसाब से आज बच्चों ने अपने आप को मैं तो इन्हें छोटे साइंटिस्ट कहूँगा, और ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल जो इतने मतलब बड़े पैमाने पे और इतने सिस्टमेटिकली प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किए, उन सबको जिम्मेदारान टीचर्स, प्रिंसिपल, मुदस्सिर असरा हो गए, सलीम हो गए, इन सबको बहुत दिली मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। और ऐसे प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करने से बच्चों में जो है तो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बढ़ता है, और ये हमेशा होना चाहिए ताकि हम बच्चों में नए नए क्रिएटिविटी, हम नए नए उनमें जो है तो इंस्पिरेशन पैदा कर सकें। बहरहाल माशाल्लाह आज बहुत अच्छा रहा, इसलिए बहुत बहुत सबको मुबारक। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल में जो एक प्रोग्राम रखा गया था कि बच्चों का एग्जीबिशन था साइंस का, और उसके साथ साथ फूड का भी था कि टेस्ट का तारगा बोल के। तो यहाँ पे आने के बाद हमको एक ऐसा सरप्राइज मिला कि हमने आज देखे कि इतने नन्हे बच्चे जिनको ठीक तरीके से ना बात करने आता ना कुछ करने आता, लेकिन इन्होंने एग्जीबिशन में ऐसे ऐसे प्रोग्राम बनाए यहाँ पे कि हम देख के हैरान रह गए। और सबसे ज्यादा तो खुशी इस बात की कि ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल वालों ने इतना अच्छा प्रोग्राम अरेंज करे कि हर चीज की यहाँ पे फैसिलिटी थी बच्चों के लिए। और हमने यहाँ पे आके देखिए कि ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल के बच्चे कितने टैलेंटेड है। मेरे भी बच्चे ने यहाँ पे जो है पार्टिसिपेट किया था, उसका भी प्रोजेक्ट था, तो मेरे बच्चे को हमने थोड़ा बहुत कॉपरेट करे, लेकिन बाकी सब प्रोग्राम उन्होंने अटेंड किया था, बच्चे ने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया था। तो माशाल्लाह हमारे जो सोच से भी बेहतर यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम हुआ ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल का। और उसके साथ साथ सिर्फ साइंस एग्जीबिशन ही नहीं, यहाँ पे दीनियाती भी हमने कुछ मॉडल देखे जिसको देखने के बाद आखिरत की याद आ जाती है इंसान को, और रियल लाइफ की भी याद आ जाती है। तो इस तरीके से इन्होंने जो तो सब चीज़ों को मिलाकर यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम रखा था और काफ़ी बेहतरीन प्रोग्राम रखा था। और हमें खुशी है इस बात की कि ऐसे प्रोग्राम अपने परभनी में होते हैं और ऐसे भी स्कूल अपने परभनी में हैं। ठीक है, शुक्रिया।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आज ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल में साइंस एक्सपो और फूड फेस्टिवल रखा गया था, जिसमें साइंस के वर्किंग मॉडल्स बनाए गए थे, जो कि बच्चों ने बहुत अच्छे मॉडल्स बनाए, जिसमें पेरेंट्स का भी बहुत साथ रहा और हमारे टीचर्स ने भी जिसमें बहुत साथ दिए और सबने मिलकर इस प्रोग्राम को सक्सेस कराया। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इसी तरह का सपोर्ट हम पेरेंट्स से चाहते हैं ताकि वो हमको आगे भी ऐसा ही सपोर्ट करते रहे और हम इसी तरह के इवेंट प्रोग्राम्स लेते रहे। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह 15 साल से ऑर्किड इंग्लिश स्कूल आप लोगों की खिदमत कर रहा है और आगे भी करता रहेगा। इस साल हमने अभी हॉल में किया था, हमें अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिला। अगले साल हम बड़े ग्राउंड में करेंगे और बड़े लेवल पे करेंगे और अच्छे प्रोग्राम इवेंट लेते रहेंगे। इसमें साइंस एग्जीबिशन में 160 से 170 स्टूडेंट ने हिस्सा लिया था, जो वर्किंग मॉडल बनाए थे, जो कि बच्चों ने खुद से तैयार किए थे। और फूड फेस्टिवल में 200 अबाउ स्टूडेंट थे, जो लोगों ने शॉप्स लगाए थे, बहुत सारे शॉप्स लगाए थे। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो भी बच्चों का परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा था और ये भी बच्चों ने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिए। मैं तमाम यहाँ पर पेरेंट्स आए हुए, जितने भी पेरेंट्स यहाँ पे आए, जो लोग यहाँ पर आए, मैं सबका शुक्रगुजार हूँ और थैंक्स के साथ